Hi, and welcome to Ways to Connect into Your Inner Landscape. All the work here is based on a book called Painting the Landscape of Your Soul. And this book is a combination of subtle energy healing, intuitive creation, and shamanism. And carefully crafted exercises and whatever I share here with you to help you be your most amazing self. And so the first thing I like to do is to create sacred space, because I always think it's important to allow your heart, your body, your mind to know that this is the time. This is the time for you. This is the time for you to connect in with your heart and soul and not be distracted by everything else. And so you could see here that I have a little table that is just set up for this deep process work that I call painting the landscape of your soul. Sometimes I do this and I teach this with really big pieces of paper, and this is the home version, the journal. So the ways that I like to open sacred space or let my body know that I've entered into sacred space is to light a candle, use some incense, in fact, using all my senses when possible, and using some sound. And this is what I get to see. I'm showing up here. So these recordings, by the way, are normally live on Facebook, but since I'm away visiting my pop this week, I thought I would do a pre-recorded version for you. So let's just take a moment, and if you have a candle, you can do this with me. And the first thing I like to do always is light a candle. The candle for me, one, tells my body I'm coming into sacred space. It also for me is a representation of the light that's in me. On my good days and my not so good days, I still know that this light is here. And then I like to use a scent, incense, sage. This is Palo Santo. And so the smell itself lets me know I'm coming into sacred time. Depending on what I'm using, sometimes I also allow that the sage or the Palo Santo to also let go of whatever I don't need to hold on to right now. So, and then I also have been really into using sound, and to use the fairy bell to kind of wake up my heart, my soul, my creative spirit. You know, sometimes you get into kind of a rut, and the fairy bell together really feels like it lights me up a little, it wakes me up a little. So. How do you feel? It's always important to notice how you feel after each of these steps of coming into the sacred that's inside you, because it helps you do this quicker by building kind of a muscle memory around it. And just notice how you feel. You may not have words for it. It may be a feeling, a sensation. But again, it's really important to take notice. So over the past few months on Wednesday afternoons, I have conversations with you about some core concepts of the painting the landscape of your soul process, about trusting the brush and being in the energy and following your body wisdom, and staying in the present moment by using one brush stroke at a time. And yes, they're all painting terms, but I do also really feel that each one of these topics are super important for how to live life. And you can go ahead onto my blog at DaminiCelebrity.com, look under inspiration, and there is a ton of stuff about that, and actually all our old recordings as well. And so in the past we've talked about things that get in your way. The whole process, or the whole purpose of this work, is that you can be your most true, highest, authentic self. And that doesn't mean all unicorns and fairy tales. It means that all of you is present with you all the time. So you're full, whole, and integrated. And so we've talked about what gets in the way. So your inner critic, the story, limiting beliefs, the saboteur, which can put you in your bedroom under the covers for a couple days. And your inner perfectionist, who makes you say, well, if I can't do it right, I'm not doing it at all. Well, that's BS, because you have to go forward, and to go forward, you just have to get messy and be imperfect and live your life, right? And so also in the past couple weeks, we've done some exercises to begin to raise your vibration, to build you up. We've done some exercises where you've connected with your helping spirit and have created a talisman, an energetic symbol that is the symbol of your life force, of your true self. And every time you see that symbol, it starts to wake up this vibration in you, that vibration in you. And so today what I like to do is go on and talk about connecting with the void. And so I'm going to come into the book, and I'm at page 152 in the Creative Alchemy chapter. And what we're going to do today is work with the pregnant void. And I'm just going to read to you what's here. The pregnant void. Often a void is thought of as an empty vacuum, a place where nothing exists. I invite you to imagine that the void, the pregnant void, is a place where all growth, life, and expression starts and is birthed from. So take a moment, focus your intention to experience the vibration of the pregnant void, the womb of all existence that is alive and vibrating inside each of your cells. And so a lot of the exercises that are in the book and a lot of the experiences I give you in retreats really kind of shake loose the things that are in the way so that you can own, absorb, and embody your most authentic, your true self, your inner goddess, your amazing you, your whole, complete, healthy you, really. And so what I like to do is go ahead and lead you through a guided journey to connect you in with the pregnant void. And you can go ahead and have your paint stuff out and available, or if you feel like doing this work with pastels or pencils or with movement, all of this is fine. And obviously you could do this work at any time, and you can keep repeating this work often. And I think the more you repeat this work, the more your body, mind, spirit, muscle memory goes, oh yeah, I know this. Oh yes, I am this. So go ahead and close your eyes. You always have to start with our body wisdom first. So go ahead and close your eyes. And feel where your body is touching the earth. And feel the earth yielding to you as well. And bring your attention and your breath to that place as well. And this is how you start the process, by being in your body, because everything that we do in this work is about being embodied. So notice how you feel now that you're grounded. Now that you're a little less out of your head and more in your body. And know that with each breath that comes into your body becomes softer. And when your body is softer, you're less in the present, you're more in the present and less in the past or in the future, which means basically you're less in your mind. When you're grounded and in your body, you are in the present moment. When you're grounded and in your body and in your heart, you can truly listen to that highest expression of who you are. You can truly connect with your soul energy. So now bring your awareness up to your heart area, into your chest, and again, let that light of your heart begin to kind of glow a little. Allow your breath to kind of invigorate that area a little bit more. Do you know that that your mind doesn't distinguish the difference between reality and imagination? And so if you imagine yourself being grounded, you're grounded. If you imagine that your heart area, your heart chakra really is beginning to open up some, then it is. And this is useful information as we begin to go forward into a journey to meet the pregnant void, to meet the potentiality of who you are. So from this heart space, shift your focus or your imagination to the fact that you're outside. Imagine that you're outside somewhere that you love. Some place that calls you over and over again and that you just feel your best there. And that's probably what we call a power spot, a place where you can rejuvenate and truly connect in with nature and with yourself. So imagine yourself now walking in this place in nature. And then let's go ahead and invite your helping spirit, your guardian spirit, to come along with you. And just see them right there to your right. Just say hey. And let your helping spirit know that you're going to go to the pregnant void. You're going to have an experience of that full potentiality of you that's in the void and inside you. And you can invite that energy of the pregnant void to show up right in front of you, or to wake up inside you, or both. And again, notice how you feel. Notice how you feel and notice what's changing in your imagination as you invite the energy of your full potentiality, of the full potentiality of the void, the place where there's everything: love, light, information, truth, essence, your blueprint, your essence. Invite that energy to begin to wake up inside your body and notice it in this journey that we're doing around you. So perhaps you walk towards it, or perhaps the environment around you is beginning to shift as well. Allow the sweet unfolding of your potential and of the potential of the universe to begin to wake up inside you or around you. And just keep breathing into your body. Let's keep this as an embodied experience. This may be a total sensory experience for you, or you may hear things, see things, smell things. If you need any help translating, your guardian spirit's right there. So just ask. But what we're doing now is connecting in with the energy of the pregnant void, of the place that holds truth. And you're inviting that energy to wake up that place inside you. So it's kind of like using tuning forks, where one sound is waking up the other, and then you're coming into resonance with both. And again, notice how you feel. Notice how you feel in your body as your bones wake up to this truth, as your bone memory, your soul memory begins to awaken. Now I invite you to allow your body to begin to move this energy, right? We want to start taking what's happening in our imagination and actually bringing it out into our world, bringing it into form. So the first way to do that is just allow your body to move as this pregnant void, this place of full potentiality of your soul's truth begins to wake up in each cell. So allow your body to begin to wake up and move. Feel free to move around the room if you wish. And if there's a sound that wants to come out, allow the sound to come out. Allow your whole body to begin to vibrate with this potential of you. And then when you're ready, ask that pregnant void, ask this energy that we're working with for a color. Ask that color to show up in your field. You may see this in your imagination, or it may just be a knowing. And let that color fill you up. Fill up all the cells in your body. This is how your vibration raises. We're more and more connecting in with the truth and power of who we are. So allow that color to fill you up. Don't be attached to what the color is. Just allow whatever color it is to fill you up, because all colors have healing qualities to it. So feel that color, allow your body to move with that color. And when you're ready, take this whole experience to your journal or to your paper and ask, connect in with that full potential, that pregnant void energy in you, and ask what color wants to show up on the paper, right? Again, it's another process of taking what's inside out into your life. And you start simply by putting paint to paper. So what is the color, the first color? Put it on the paper. Let that energy move with brush, with your hand, however you want to do it, onto paper. And follow the energy. Feel the energy. Be the energy. And as you do that, every once in a while, check in. How do I feel? Because the more you keep connecting in with this higher aspect of yourself, this higher vibration of who you are, the more you're going to change who you are. I think that's the whole purpose of healing, is to change your body, mind, spirit, muscle memory, or in technical terms, the neuroplasticity of your brain. You know, changing the rut. You know that expression, get out of the rut? It's like changing the new rut of who you are into a higher frequency, into a higher vibration. So you keep painting and feeling and painting, a moving feeling and painting. It's however you want to do it, but what's important is you connect in and you paint. Connect into the full potential of this pregnant void. Find the stories, find the messages, find your truth in this place. I will also, if you look down in the comments, I will put a couple songs, suggestions there of songs that I'd like to move with, especially for this exercise. Also want to let you know that I have 2 workshops coming up. One's in Pennsylvania in July, and the other one, these are retreats, not workshops, sorry. A 4-day workshop in Pennsylvania, a 4-day retreat in Pennsylvania in July, and then a 5-day retreat in New Mexico at Ghost Ranch. And so again, check out the blog. So go to DaminiCelebrate.com, check under inspirations. All the Wednesday calls are recorded there and uploaded there. There's a lot of different bits of information about awakening your creative self. So thank you for checking in, and I'll see you next week. And go paint.